Welcome to my first documentary about social media use. I've been getting a lot of people ask me when am I going to do a documentary. Today is the day I will release this documentary with no edits. Let's get started. Social media is part of a life, daily life, and things like that. If you guys don't know me, I am Positivity from the I own a YouTube channel called Positivity. We talk about positive message and have a great time on that thing. Social media like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok is I'm opposed to it because people who are more addicted to social media is more likely to be one of those targets for offenders. But if people know that I am on social media, I am only platform that I have is YouTube. Why? TikTok and Instagram are not secure as point as more secure as what we think. Facebook is one of them. And I deleted Instagram because these are my reasons why I deleted Instagram. Instagram is more more addicting than anything else. Even TikTok, those AI users that trying to get a hold of kids, like people who are in social media posts and things like that. So I decided to release a documentary. This is my documentary. 20 minute about talking about how social media use is good for kids or bad for kids. So social media is part of our daily lives, like I said, and you can use it on any devices, your cell phone and an iPad. So I decided I talked to my parent about how social media is good or how is it bad for you. I didn't film them because this is going to be no editing. Social media and the kids under 18 are exposed to stuff that they shouldn't be exposed because their brains are not functioning well. When your brain is not functioning well, that means you can do, if you see an ad, you want to click on it. Parents who allow their kids on social media should be more monitored than anyone else in the world. Why? Because social media will be the one and only time that you will be the one to be abused. So I'm just coming on, and you guys know me from my YouTube shorts on YouTube. I chose YouTube instead of Instagram because Instagram is more not secure. I do have an account with them. I am deleting my account with them for reasons. My reason is I have been approached by a couple of kids in my class about how it's been on YouTube. Why did I choose YouTube? Because YouTube is way more secure. YouTube is monitoring all the creators like me on it. If they see anything inappropriate that what you post, they will block your account. There's people that are on YouTube that shouldn't be on. Shouldn't be on. But I'm just on this and talking about how social media use is not okay. And it is, there's a positive against it and there's a negative against it. The positives against it is how myself and I, and especially with kids with disabilities, and kids with disabilities doesn't understand that social media can be a trigger for them to do stuff. But I talk to it. I know a lot of kids. I talked to someone who works with special needs people, with a lot of disabilities people, and they told me that why do I against it? Because being against social media is not because I hate it. It's because I don't want kids to be addicted to it. Like YouTube is addicting because you're a YouTube player, you're a YouTube person who's gained 100,000, 200,000, or even 1 million subscribers. Being here on, being on social media, you could be targeted by. I wrote a script up about how I did a lot of research for this documentary, and my research was, I talked to you a little bit about what I'm talking about, a little bit about views. So social media like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat have thousands of views. 6 million people download it each year because they think it's cool and things like that because it's trending. People who are over the age of 18 who are developed brains, people who are over the age 18 with disabilities should not be the ones who be on social media because they're going to be the ones who be target about cyberbullying. People who are cyberbullying is the people who are trying to get social media, things like that. It's been proven that social media has been influenced thousands of people each year, and I wanted to do a little documentary about it because I've been noticing a theme. When you walk into your school, how many people you think have TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat? Like if you have like a group chat and things like that on Snapchat, most of my profiles that I have is on private, except for YouTube. I chose to have YouTube because I did research on YouTube is the one and only time that you can do. And being here and filming this, I want people to know that I'm trying to make a difference in the world about being positive about it. And it's working because we have over 2,000, almost 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I think I'm so grateful for all these people who do this. Well, back to social media. I've been scrolling through Facebook recently and noticed a theme. What's trending? The 6-7 thing. I don't know what that means. I will do a short video about it, but I'm just trying to talk to parents about this. If you're a loved one or a children, and if you want people to know that social media can be good and bad, it can be also both. Like your school, my school is wonderful. I've been noticing a theme with social media with them. I have recently talked to some kids about how do social media, why do you use social media? And they said to get fame. I use social media because I want to spread more positive with people with disabilities. Can see that people who are all sorts of sizes can make a difference. And social media and things like that. So I take a moment on my morning to talk to you guys. I'm releasing this today, and a whole bunch of real things. One of the scripts that I wrote up for this documentary is, how can I be a better person with social media? I've been getting lots of people asking me, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want kids to be safe. And being the age I am an adult. And being an adult, saying this, mouth these, I'm not trying to get people to like or dislike me. I'm just trying to get the fact that some parents don't care about the kids, don't realize that the danger that they are putting their kids into about social media. If you're like me, who wrote up a script for a 20-minute documentary video. I want people to know that I am opposed to TikTok, Instagram, and because of those reasons. And I kept getting emails about Instagram and being on YouTube with a whole bunch of subscribers. And I'm so grateful I do my goodnight videos. And you guys don't know me that well. Now you do. A lot of my fans, a lot of people who follow me are very kind people. And those people who's out there, like parents, if you're going to watch this, if you're an adult, if you have kids of your own, show them this. This is my side as a young adult trying to make a difference. And I was going to do a one about abuse, but I decided to hold off on that one. When we reach 100,000 subscribers, I will release a new documentary that's called Positive Thinking. And I was going to do that one, but I'm doing this one first. So being a little, being like this is being positive about social media. There's also a negative about it. Why am I saying that? Hopefully good, because I want to get a message to kids and adults that being here, being to the world is full of crap. The violence and things like that, especially the video games. I want to talk a little bit about video games right now. So, video games like Fortnite. People try to convince me to do Fortnite. I'm not going to do that because you have to play online. And you can win thousands of dollars, you can win whatever money you want. But like Taylor Swift is the most famous, is the female singer. I'm a big fan. I did a little video about how she takes care of her fans. Like she used social media to get people to listen to her music. Like me, I'm not a music person. I'm going to show you guys, even when it's not part of this whole documentary. Life of the Showgirl documentary. Like, I watched that, and I have a CD. I've been listening to a CD, and people have been like, how am I a big fan of hers? I'm a big fan of hers because I realized that she cares about people. Like, I care about people. People say I'm so kind. I am. And I just recently talked to a person. There's people with autism, disabilities that's high or low. People who can use functioning or not functioning. They should not be the ones to be exposed to social media. Especially kids who are under 18. I am opposed. I get the parents who are not concerned. But my point of view is the kids who are under 18 should not be the ones to be suffering. What I mean about suffering is about social media can be a world of danger. Can be danger about abuse or not abuse. And I'm currently doing this little 20-minute documentary about social media. And I had to figure out what I want to name this documentary. And might be a life of a social media influencer. No, I'm going to name it about a little bit about the dangers and not dangers about social media documentary. I'm probably going to name it that, or if you see different things, that's okay. But I've been working on my script for the next 3 weeks. I've been working on this. When I said I want to do a documentary, I didn't expose to what I'm naming this documentary. And I am so excited. finally release this documentary because of all of my things. And being in front of a camera, I use a phone instead of a camera, and I have, if I could get thousands of views, I don't care. But being here, being a YouTuber, that's being so positive. Sometimes I can't be positive because it's always how to. Even hanging out with siblings can be hard. But I recently noticed that people who have bad attitudes can be the ones who be affected the most. And there are treatment options for that about social media. Social media can be the negative things and it can be not. I know this when I went home. When I came back home 2 years ago, I decided to do a YouTube channel. I was thinking along about it, but I've been writing out my scripts by this iPad because I am not. We only have few people in the world that are influencers or not influencers. Being people who don't edit the videos will be the ones who are affected. Social media can be also the most dangerous place because of child predators are the ones who are who are very addicted. When I wrap up my documentary and post this today, it's going to take a while, but I want people to know that being on social media, YouTube is the best way to go. Even when I'm a kid, even when I'm 18 years old, and young adult, I want people to know that I am on here to make a difference in the world that are negative. And be it so positive that my name is Positivity on YouTube. I have fans who go to my school. I have fans all over the place. And I'm trying to make them know that be so nice as I am and do a 20-minute documentary with no edits. I think this is going to be one of those documentaries that will be kind of boring, talking about random stuff like social media. I switch up the subject a little bit, but mainly the talk is about how being how is social media affecting everyone. And as soon as this process and YouTube, I am going to be one of those people that says that a lot of negative and disability people is there's organizations about people with disabilities, and I talk to the people about how social media can be a difference. There's a difference between it and a negative difference. And I have 2 minutes before my documentary. If it goes over, it's okay. But showing people about social media is not to handle, especially if you use an iPad like this to scroll through social media or not. And I have chose my path on YouTube, and I'm currently working on more videos today about social media use or not. I do funny videos. If you guys don't have a chance, if you guys find this on your For You page or on your home page, if you have a chance to check out this little documentary, a 20-minute documentary, and if you want to follow me and subscribe to me, what do you call it, subscribe to me or like this documentary, I appreciate you guys all being here with me, being on YouTube and things like that. Please get my messages out. We appreciate you people. We love y'all. This is very fun. I'm releasing this today. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all.